My name is David Cabrera. I am 39 years old. I was born in Barranquilla, Colombia. I'm a chemical engineer. I believe this exercise is a great opportunity to show to Australia that exists a Latinx community in its country, that we are here, we want to stay, we want to grow with the country, we want to introduce ourselves to the Australian society. And I believe that me as a participant, yeah, be a number, but I want to send a message. I came in Australia in 2008. I was working for a multinational company, for a mining company in Colombia. They offered me an opportunity to set a career in Australia. Not even a word what was Townsville in that time, because that was the city that they offered me the opportunity. I have to leave everything behind. I still remember that my brother died a few days before I got my working visa, and I have to decide if I really want to be here or not. But my family, that always been a strong support, said, David, it's your time to live. It's your time to make a living and follow your dreams. And that's how I ended living in this wonderful country that is now my home. It's a process that is very dynamic because, I don't know, it's like when you are celebrating New Year and you eat the 12 grapes and make a wish for every month of the year, I suppose. I would say that before I wanted to be loved, and now I have love, so I feel very happy. Now I want to be sure that I can show the world that behind that queer male that they saw on the street, there is a professional, there is a civilian that wants to do good for the country, for the community. That there is something more than a look, than a word, than clothes, that there is a brain, there is a knowledge, there is skills, that there is a human that is ready to embrace any challenge, and that's something that I continuously try to make it happen. Because every time you embrace a new project, it's like a start from zero. You have to rebuild yourself, you have to brand yourself. So I think that that's probably my key aspiration, to remember to myself that my worth. Well, it's hard to answer that in this space, I would say, because I'm 39 years old, a lot of things have happened. But let's summarize this in the fact that I grew up in a community that was very small within a medium-sized city in my country. That we didn't have full-time portable water, we didn't have a telephone, we didn't have a natural gas or anything like that, and we have to get rides from the truck drivers that were moving rocks from the different pits around, or you have to call your neighbors in the morning to say, hey, the water is here, and everybody has to line up in your house and stuff. Grow up by yourself. When your parents has to go to work and you are with your brother, people take advantage of that and you get molested. Or that thin line between, yeah, I think I'm different, but that doesn't mean that you have to like me. They don't give you some choices. So fighting all those goals has been haunting me all my life, because it questioning me how I want to be loved. And that's what before I mentioned that I'm happy that I have love, the love that I wanted. Different challenges is to live in a country where you decide to take a strong career as engineering and try to stand out over your colleagues, or hear conversations that you don't gonna pass the probation period because they find out that you're gay, so they're probably gonna get rid of you of that. And thank God there's people that around that came to the rescue and say, hey, sorry, but that brain is not living in this building. I prefer to get rid of all of you, but this one stay. But it shouldn't be the case. Because they hire me for my skills. But it's a challenge that I've been embracing all my career when the people see the sassiness. And maybe it's, I have been part of me on the fact that maybe knowing that I should try harder to adapt and become like them. But if I do that, it's not me. So that's like an internal fight that I have. Like, hey, this is David. This is the product that you are getting from the mother nature, and this is the one that's gonna make your business successful. So it's a challenge that I fight every single day. Some days you win, some days you lose, but you continue fighting. And that's why probably my friends see me with the biggest smile and always motivating others, but feels they already know what is the storm inside of me. Well, the first thing is I want them to see that I am not living la vida loca. I want them to see freedom. I want them to see spontaneity. I want to see transformation. Because as a human beings, we always evolve. We change every day. I mean, a haircut, a good pair of glasses, pair of shoes, whatever. You're a chameleon. You change every day. I wanted that photo to show that sense of freedom, that you can speak to your body, to your eyes, to your clothes, to your manners, that you always have different ways to communicate, and it's your call to choose how you want to do it. But at the end of the day, you have freedom. You need to use it. I grew up in a Catholic community by studying a Catholic school, and believe it or not, I'm really a huge fan of St. Augustine. Augustine of Hipona, and I always remember that God make us, but our hearts will be always so quiet until we reach Him. I like that. I like to have a component of spiritual, name it whatever you want, but I know that my journey will give me the transcendence. I will reach my final joy, and I want you to see it through the photo. Freedom, uniqueness, love.